Hello, coin lovers! Welcome back to Old Charles, your #1 source for rare and historical coins from around the world. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most iconic coins in the Philippines, the 5 peso coin from the year 1993. Could it be hiding a special value? Let's find out together. In 1993, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas introduced a new series of coins called the Improved Flora and Fauna series. This series aimed to showcase the country's rich natural heritage. One of the standout coins in that lineup was the 5 peso coin, made of nickel brass and featuring an important Filipino figure on its obverse. This coin was the first in the Philippines to feature Emilio Aguinaldo, the country's first president and a hero of the Philippine Revolution against Spanish rule. A true patriot, Aguinaldo symbolizes independence and leadership. Let's talk about the details. The 1993 5 peso coin has the following specifications. Metal composition ***, copper nickel diameter ***, 27 mm, weight ***, 7.7 grams, edge ***, reeded bust of Emilio Aguinaldo, with the text, Republica ng Pilipinas, and the year 1993. The 1993 5 peso coin was heavily circulated in the 1990s and early 2000s. While millions were minted, finding one in great condition today is not as easy as it used to be. Since the design was eventually replaced by the BSP New Generation Currency (NGC) series, the older coins are no longer in active circulation. In circulated condition, this coin usually sells for 10 to 20 Philippine pesos, which is about 0.20 to 0.40 USD. In uncirculated or mint condition, prices can go higher, sometimes reaching 50 to 100 pesos or more, depending on the buyer and market demand. If it comes in a special coin set, or is graded by a professional service, the value could increase even more. The price also depends on the physical condition. Coins with scratches, discoloration, or dents are usually on the lower end. But if your coin has clear features, sharp lettering, and no major damage, you might have a gem in your hands. The better it looks, the more it's worth. Misprints, off-centering, or doubling can make your coin extremely rare. Some collectors love naturally toned coins with rainbow hues. Very shiny, mirror-like surfaces are often found in uncirculated sets. If you own a 1993 5 peso coin, especially in good condition, it's definitely worth keeping, even just for historical value. But if you want to sell it, try listing it on platforms like. So there you have it, the story and value of the 1993 5 peso coin from the Philippines. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious numismatist, this coin is a great piece of Philippine history to own. The 1993 5 peso coin from the Philippines marked a major turning point in the country's coinage history. This was the first time the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP, released coins under the Improved Flora and Fauna series, which was introduced after the old central bank was replaced with the newly restructured BSP in 1993. During this period, the Philippine government wanted to create coins that not only served as currency but also celebrated the nation's natural environment and national heroes. That's why this new series combined portraits of famous Filipinos with symbols of Philippine flora and fauna. The 5 peso coin was especially significant because it featured General Emilio Aguinaldo, the first president of the Philippines and a key figure in the country's independence movement against Spain. This was the first and only time Aguinaldo appeared on a Philippine coin. Aguinaldo played a major role in the 1898 revolution and the declaration of Philippine independence. By putting him on the 5 peso coin, the BSP wanted to highlight national pride and historical legacy. This coin series, including the 1993 5 peso, remained in circulation for over a decade, until it was eventually phased out and replaced by the New Generation Currency (NGC) series starting in 2009. However, many Filipinos still remember using this coin during the 1990s and early 2000s, especially since it was one of the larger denominations commonly used in daily transactions. Today, the 1993 5 peso coin is no longer in active circulation, but it holds a special place in Philippine numismatic history. For collectors, it's a symbolic reminder of a time of change, modernization, and national pride. Alright, now let's talk about something really important when it comes to coin collecting, the condition of your coin. Whether your 1993 5 peso coin is worth just face value or much more depends largely on its physical state. Coin condition is usually graded from poor, P, to mint state, MS. Let's break that down using the 1993 5 peso coin as an example. If your coin looks worn out, meaning faded features, scratches, discoloration, or the design is hard to see, it's considered in poor to fair, P to F, condition. These are the most common in circulation, and they're usually worth only face value or maybe a bit more, around Cuban peso 10 to 15 Cuban pesos. If your coin still has a clear image of Emilio Aguinaldo, readable text, and only minor signs of wear, it might fall into the very fine, VF, or extremely fine, EF, category. These are more desirable to collectors, and the value can range from Cuban peso 20 to 50 Cuban pesos depending on the market. Now, if your 1993 5 peso coin has sharp edges, glossy or original luster, and no signs of use, that means it's either about uncirculated, AU, or mint state, MS. These coins can be quite valuable for collectors, especially because the 1993 edition was the very first of its kind. Values for uncirculated coins can go up to Cuban peso 100 pesos or more. Here are the key things to check when examining your coin. Is the portrait of Aguinaldo still sharp and clear? Asterisk asterisk, are the letters and numbers readable? Asterisk asterisk, is there original shine or luster left? Asterisk asterisk, are there scratches, dents, or stains? Asterisk asterisk, if your coin checks most of these boxes, you might just have a collector's piece on your hands.